Good morning. My name is Miguel Gonzalez, and I'm a certified retirement counselor with over 20 years of experience helping clients in retirement income planning, overseeing investment of funds, and designing retirement plans. Let's talk about tips for women who are living in the sandwich generation. At a time when your career is reaching a peak and you are looking ahead to your own retirement, you might find yourself in a position of having to help your children with college expenses or the financial challenges of young adulthood, while at the same time looking after the needs of your aging parents. Squeezed in the middle, you're in the sandwich generation, a group loosely defined as people in their 40s to 60s who are sandwiched between caring for children and aging parents. The fact is, women are the ones who are most often stepping into the caregiving role. As more women have children later in life and more parents live longer lives, the ranks of the sandwich generation are likely to grow in the years ahead. If you find yourself sandwiched between caregiving demands, here are some strategies to help you navigate this life phase. Number one, setting priorities. The day-to-day demands of caring for both an aging parent and children can put a tremendous strain, both emotional and financial, on the primary caregiver. This is especially true when adult siblings or family members don't agree on the best course of action for elder care, don't pitch in to do their share, or don't contribute enough financially to the cost of that care. The first thing to do is to get yourself in the proper mindset. This life phase could last 1 or 2 years, and it could last many more. In any case, try to treat this stage as a marathon and pace yourself. You don't want to start sprinting right off the gate and burn out too soon. Encourage open communication with your family to figure out ways to share the financial, emotional, and time burdens. Hold regular meetings to discuss issues, set priorities, and delegate tasks. Women are often conditioned to believe they have to do it all, but there is no reason why adult siblings, if you have any, can't share at least some of the workload. It's important for caregivers to get their own financial house in order. Ironically, at the very time you need to do this, the demands of caregiving may cause you to lose income because you have to step back at work through reduced hours, unpaid time off, or turning down a promotion. So here are some tips to get your finances on track. Establish a budget and stick to it. Having a realistic budget can help you balance your income and expenses and keep your finances on track. Invest in your own future by putting as much as you can into your retirement plan, and avoid it by raiding it to pay for your parents' care or your child's college education. And also, don't quit your job before exploring other arrangements. If you need more time at home than vacation or personal days can provide, ask your employer if you can telecommute. Flex hours, reduce your hours temporarily, or take unpaid leave. Another option is to enroll your parent in an adult daycare program or hire a home health aide to fill in the gaps. Some employers offer elder care resource locators or other caregiving support as an employee benefit, so make sure to check. Permanently leaving your job should be a last resort. Time out of your workforce could reduce not only your earnings, but possibly your Social Security retirement benefit as well. Caring for your parents. Talk to your parents about their financial resources. Number 2, do they have retirement income, long-term care insurance? Do they own their own home? Learn the whereabouts of all their documents and accounts, as well as the financial professionals and friends that rely on their advice and support. Much depends on whether your parent is living with you or out of town. If your parent lives a distance away, you'll have to monitor his or her welfare from afar, a challenging task. Though caregiving can be a major stress on anyone, distance can magnify it. Daily phone calls or video chats might not be enough, and traveling to your parents' home can get expensive and difficult to manage with your work and family responsibilities. Approximately 1/4 of dementia caregivers are in the sandwich generation, according to the Alzheimer's Association Report 2021, Alzheimer's Disease Facts and Figures. So if your parents' needs are great enough, you may want to consider hiring a geriatric care manager who can help oversee your parents' care and direct you to the right community resources, and or a home health aide who can check in on your parent during the week. Here are some things you should do. Take inventory of your parent's assets and consolidate his or her financial accounts. Get a current list of the medicines your parents take and the doctor he or she sees. Have your parent establish a durable power of attorney and healthcare directive, which give you the legal authority to handle financial and healthcare decisions if your parent becomes incapacitated. And make sure your parent has a will. Consult a tax professional to see if you might be entitled to potential tax benefits as a result of your caregiving. For example, you might be able to claim your parent as a dependent. If your parent's needs are great enough, you might need to go a step further and explore assisted living options or nursing homes. Eventually, you might decide that your parent needs to move in with you. In that case, here are some suggestions to make that transition. Talk with your parent in advance about both of your expectations and concerns. If possible, set up a separate room and phone for your parent for some space and privacy. Research local programs to see what resources are offered for seniors. For example, the senior center may offer social gatherings or adult care that can give you a much needed break. And ask and expect adult siblings to help out. Siblings who may live far away and can't help out physically on a regular basis, for example, can make a financial contribution that can help you hire assistance. They can also research assisted living or nursing home options. Don't try to do everything yourself. Keep the lines of communication open, which can go a long way to smooth out the running of your multi-generational family. And number 3, meeting the needs of your children. Your children may be feeling the effect of the situation more than you think, especially if they're teenagers. At a time when they still need your patience and attention, you may be preoccupied with your parents' care, meeting your work deadlines, and juggling your financial obligations. Here are some things to keep in mind as you try to balance your family's needs. Explain what changes may come about as you begin caring for your parent. Talk honestly about the pros and cons of having a grandparent in the house, and be sympathetic and supportive of your children and your spouse as they try to adjust. Ask them to take responsibility for certain chores, but don't expect them to be the main caregivers. Discuss college plans. Encourage realistic expectations about the college they may be able to attend. Your kids may have to settle for less than they wanted, or at least get a job to help meet costs. And teach your kids how to spend wisely and set financial priorities. Try to build in some special time with your children, doing an activity they enjoy. If you have boomerang children who have returned home, make sure to share your expectations with them too. Expect help with chores above and beyond their own laundry and meal prep, occasional simple caregiving, and a financial contribution toward monthly household expenses. And number 4, consider your needs. This stage of your life could last many years, or just a few. Try to pace yourself so you can make it for the long haul. As much as you can, try to get adequate sleep, eat nutritiously, and exercise. All things that will increase your ability to cope. Don't feel guilty about taking time for yourself when you need it, whether it's a couple of hours holed up with a book, or out to the movies, or longer weekend getaway. When you put yourself and your own needs first occasionally and look after yourself, you'll be in a better position to care for those around you. Once again, this is Miguel Gonzalez with Cortburg Retirement Advisors. Please take a moment to click on the like icon, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to receive a weekly video podcast every Monday morning. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next week.